MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman, number 36.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Left fielder.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's taken for strike one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball two.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hard hit ball to short. Beckham on the grass. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's Rajai Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for St. Louis. Left fielder, Rajai Davis.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Softly hit out towards short, and he's set down 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now the first pitch here from Price. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Luis.
First pitch
Valbuena.
coming. Here it is. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Fowler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. A man at second with 1 down. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Beckham is up with it. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Comes set. Now the pitch. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call a step. Price ready with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Albert Pujols becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Standing in, number 32. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 32.
Price pauses. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The pitcher, David Price, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Davis. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And, yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Fowler on the run. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Ripped toward the gap in right. Bogaerts will head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in to try it again. Luis Valbuena. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hey now. For Bogaerts, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Stephen Drew.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Valbuena with a slide. Wow. At the plate, Chris Tillman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tillman.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Price sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
This one's down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in, David Price. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Coming on is Fowler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1
Leading
for
off
him
the
here in this
Cardinal
one.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tries to dump this one out to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A look to first by Price, and the runner will get back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there. 1 away. Now at the plate, George Springer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2 pitch. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Fowler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now. Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1 strike to Pujols. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting
at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Price ready with the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Not close. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is there. One down. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Luis Valbuena.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Schoop will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler going back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So stepping in, number 32 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baseman, number 32.
Now the first pitch here from Price, and he takes ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Stepping into the box, Stephen Drew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Man, did that fool him. What a great pitch. That was an ugly swing, wasn't it?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, Chris Tillman. 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tillman. Harrison Bayer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Harrison Bayer.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge over to his right, and that ends the inning. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12. Juan.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Wilson Ramos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. Striding in once again, David Price comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Pujols comes up with it. On a bad decision there as they won't get him at 3rd. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Davis the catch. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. Oh, and he throws it away. And the run will score from 3rd to make this a 4-2 game. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Davis is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Rajay Davis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Judge. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's George Springer. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Springer.
Price pauses. First pitch on the way. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass, and that's the third out. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the seventh. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he watches ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Ready for another chance? Luis Valbuena. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Nicasio is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional.
Here's Albert now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 32. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And he'll get in there safely. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Bogaerts has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was sat down on strikes. First offering on its way. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Bradley waits on the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to
The
pick
catcher,
things
number
up where we
40.
left off.
Wilson
Wilson Ramos. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. Stepping into the box.
Leading up,
Juan
your
Nicasio,
attention, please.
and he's getting his first
And
plate
for the
appearance here in the
Cardinals,
8th after
number
entering off.
34.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Again, a 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next
Here's
for the
Rajay
Cardinals,
Davis now.
left
No hits
fielder,
in 3 tries so
Rajay
far. He's struck out
Davis.
once. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Now batting, Dexter Fowler.
Right fielder,
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Fowler.
Price into his motion. First pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Sun Hwan-Oh enters from the pen
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
9th inning
Cardinals,
as he'll try to keep the
number
score.
26.
Coming to the plate now, David Price. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. There is Pedroia. On to first, and that's your ball game. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium. A sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals.